Welcome back, watch fans. We got amazing news for you in the watch market. That's right. Look, this channel is about one thing only, and that is you making money with the watches. That's right. The whole focus of our channel, if you've been watching our videos for the last, year, 2 years, or whatever it is all about getting in on the ground floor of watches that increase in value. Now, we've had some major winners that we've introduced to you. Now, some of you guys are smart. You took action. Some of you are stupid. You're tomato cans. You're crayon eaters or window lickers. And look, there's grifters out there on these YouTube channels that all they talk about is watch market is dead, and because these guys are focused on hype watches. Now I'm talking about the Puerto Rican hubcap thief Juan and Kino. That's right. These guys who were just recently deported by El Trump to la Isla de Cucarachas y Basura. You don't know where that is? You Google it. Now look, let me recap. Every watch that we've really focused on this channel, I mean, going back for the last year, has increased in value. Now, compare that to your collection. How have you done? Have you made money or lost money? Now, this watch is relatively, soft right now. But the other ones that we've had on the wrist, including Patek Philippe 3940 perpetual calendar, 3940G, has more than doubled in value. They're going for about 100 grand right now. And guess what? Patek 3940G is going to be a $200,000, $250,000 watch. It's going to take a few more years, maybe a couple of years. But look, you could have gotten in at 50 grand, less than 50 grand. Couple years back. Look at our old videos. We're not making this stuff up. This is not like the Juan and Kino show where it's easy. Listen, it's very easy for any bukyak, any tomato can to just do videos saying, oh, the watch market is dead, it's terrible, oh, things are going to zero. Look, it's easy to do, and by the way, that gets clicks. Now those are my the best viewed videos on this channel. The ones which got the most views are the one where we do the stuff talking about the watch market is dead. You know why? Because most of you guys are losers and crayon eaters, okay? That's why you subscribe to pendejo maricons like Juanita and Kino. That's right, these pendejo maricons, these bukyaks, hubcap stealing bukyaks. These guys don't, this guy knows nothing about watches. Like, he knows about, like, hype watches, Rolex, modern Daytona, Submariner, the usual bullshit, Patek 5712, the usual garbage stuff that every crayon eater out there is buying, every window licker. He's a window licker, okay? He's an elderly geriatric window licker, this bukyak, this hubcap thieving bukyak. Now, on this channel, on the other hand, okay, it's only about one thing. We're only interested in making money with watches. We're not here talking about, is it accurate? Is it, waterproof for this, that? We're not getting to this mental masturbation like you see on these Bukyakistani and Chomostani channels. You know what that is? You Google it. That's right. This is not the Archie Luxury channel where it's a bunch of mental masturbation about shitter watches like Breguet and garbage like that. No, we're only focused on one thing. And by the way, let me tell you about things that are moving in the market. Again, the watches that we've been telling you about have been increasing value. Now we're talking about not only a 3940G. Does Juan have a 3940G? No, he doesn't, because he's a bukyak. Okay, anybody who does not have a Patek Philippe 3940 perpetual calendar, I don't care if it's yellow metal, if it's platinum, white gold, rose gold. If you don't have a Patek 3940, you're basically a peasant. You're not a real watch collector, because that is the flagship, that is the blue chip of Patek Philippe. So, if you're like some guy in Toronto, cleaning out Slurpee machines, and you got a Patek chronograph, that's garbage, okay? That's peasant material. That just says you're a guy who bought a new watch recently. That's all it means. It means you're a bukyak. It means you have no taste. Now, what other watches are we talking about that are increasing? Well, we've been talking about the Patek Philippe Ellipse. And we've had a couple of videos. Oh, the water's getting close. Look at this. Uh-oh. You know what? If Juan was here, he could probably row back to la Isla de Cucarachas from here and go through the Panama Canal, which is going to be soon called the Trump Canal. The Trump Canal. That's right. Unbelievable, but true. Look, the Patek Philippe Ellipse watch prices have doubled, okay? So let's be clear. 3940 has more than doubled. Patek Philippe Ellipse has more than doubled. What else have we talked about? Now I can also talk about the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Owl that's triple. That can talk about I don't know what else. So we got a couple of others which are up, I don't know, minor numbers, like, I don't know, some Rolex stuff that's up 50% or whatever. That's not interesting, okay? I'm looking for watches that basically, look, the whole idea of this channel, okay, and this is why you should subscribe or you should become a member, so you could learn about making money with watches and not being stupid, okay? The whole focus of this channel is to, find interesting watches which have basically a built-in profit. You're getting in on the ground floor of these big trends right before they start. You're gonna ride the wave. Whether you sell or you don't sell, I don't know. Listen, this is not a flipping channel. I mean, again, just to be clear, it's really about enjoying the watch, but it's got to increase in value. Okay, I don't want to hear about watches. I don't want to hear about watches that do not increase in value. I don't want to hear about tomato can watches. The whole idea is, we want to get into a watch, for 10 grand, and then be able to, if you want, to sell it for 20 to 30,000 in, let's call it 3 to 5 years. Okay, this is not a get rich quick scheme. We're not telling you about you double your money overnight. That's because it's not how it works. Yes, some of the watches we've talked about have more than doubled. For example, the Audemars Piguet Cobra. Remember I told you guys about the Cobra on old videos? I told you the watch was going up. That watch is quadrupled in value. It was 8 grand 18 months ago. Today they're like 30 grand. That's right, 30 grand. Now, what other channel was telling you about the AP Cobra? What other channel was telling you about the AP Cobra? Nobody was telling you about the AP Cobra. You know why? Because listen, they're all low life channels. I mean, seriously, if they're the people who know nothing about watches. When I say nothing about watches, I'm not talking about guys who know about mechanical movements and they know about the waterproof statistics. Is the watch waterproof to 50 feet? Did some jerk off make the watch? Was this jerk off the the number one jerk off at Patek Philippe? Was he I don't know, was he the prime minister of Bukakistan, and did he do a hand guillotine? I don't get into that. That to me means nothing. Okay, it means really nothing. I focus on one thing only. Okay, one thing only. Does the watch have catalysts? Okay, are there catalysts in place which are going to make this thing increase in value? Okay, that is all I care about. I care about nothing else. All right. Now, of course, obviously the watch has to be a good-looking watch. It's got to have quality movement. But I don't get into the granularity, the minutia of details that all you chomo stannies like. You got the Pillsbury Doughboy, you got the JJ Bukiak, you got the Bogan of Brisbane. Look, you got all these guys who can tell you all these things, and they know the price of everything. Okay, they know the price of everything and the value of nothing. Okay, they know the price of everything and the value of nothing. Just like Juan and Kino. No, look, seriously. I make a lot of jokes about this guy. We have some fun. But the truth is this, and this is, I'm telling you, this is. I'm not even joking about this. He really doesn't understand, like, really what goes on in the watch market, especially like vintage stuff. He doesn't get it. He's basically a guy who understands. He could tell you, oh yeah, the Daytona whatever is, the list price is this, and this is what the secondary. This is what he knows. He knows the list price. He knows the list price, and he knows what things are selling for in the WhatsApp groups. Okay, that's what he knows, and he knows about drinking leche from Kino. This is probably from Kino. This is what's going on there. These guys, a lot of incest, by the way, in La Isla de la Cucaracha. Oh, seriously, unbelievable true. I'm telling you from experience. I've spent a lot of time with the Puerto Ricans, and they know about 3 things. Okay, number 1 is rum. Number 2 is getting welfare checks, and number 3 is incest and cucarachas. Okay, seriously, I'm not even kidding about that. But the fact is this guy really knows nothing about watches except for, he's got really no taste. I mean, he buys just modern basic bitch watches. I mean, like, okay, you got a Nautilus, okay, congratulations, you got a steel Nautilus. I mean, like, wow, big deal. Oh, you got a Daytona, okay, great, wow. I mean, like, I'm really impressed. I mean, some Bukiak. I mean, listen, any Bukiak can get that, all right? Any Bukiak can get that. Let's see you buy a Patek 3940G full set, all right? And to buy it at the right time and the right price. Can you do that, Poppy? I don't think so. I don't think so, because we see your track record. We see your track record. It's public information. You're spruiking the Rolex Submariner white gold blue dial. What do they call it? The Smurf, the Pendejo, the Smurf Pendejo. That watch is a shitter watch. I mean, on this channel we discussed it. We said this guy's a bukyak, and guess what happened? That watch has dropped in value. It's like you can't even give it away. It's probably like 30 grand. And I think this tomato can paid 45 grand for it. It's 30 grand now. I mean, this guy is gonna have to go steal more hubcaps because his watches really are dropping in price. That's why he's bitter. He's a bitter old man. He's a bitter, angry old man because he's getting deported. His watches are dropping in value, and that's what it is. I mean, by the way, his I think he was hoping that Trump would let him stay because his daughter is AOC, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. That's his daughter, possibly conceived through incest. Unbelievable but true. All right, guys, we don't make stuff up here. This is the real deal on this channel. Okay, we make some jokes. We make a couple of jokes. Some of them are very inappropriate. A lot of them are shocking. This is what it is. We're here to have some fun. We're not here to take this thing seriously, because it's not serious. If you think watches are serious, you're a tomato can. All right, it's not serious. It's a bunch of crayon eaters and window lickers, right? But again, let me repeat: if you want to make money with watches, you got to click the join button. You become an aristocrat, a baron. That's right, a baron. And even Juan, if Juanita joined the channel, he'd become Baron Juanita. That's right, Baron Juanita. The El Trump would probably let him stay. Unbelievable but true. Click the join button, and here are the benefits you get. Number one is you get access to our top secret content. Number two, you become an aristocrat. You get to call yourself a baron. Actually, everybody will call you a baron. So if your name is Joe Schmo or Juan Nieves, now you're going to be Baron Nieves. Okay, you're going to be a real aristocrat. Number three is we're going to give you a free watch collection review. I'm going to do this for a limited time only. Okay, for a limited time, we'll give you a free watch collection review video. It's a custom video. It's worth like $500. All you got to do is, again, join the channel, and then you take a picture. You take picturas of cuadros of your watch collection, watches, whatever questions you have, and then you send an email to the Colonel. That's right, yours truly, the Colonel, the Kentucky Fried Colonel. The email address is brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com. brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com. Let's see if you can spell it. All right, now make sure you type it in correctly. brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com, and you'll be a baron, an aristocrat in no time, and you'll make billions, most likely make billions of dollars with some of the picks that we have on this channel. All right, see you in the next one, Bukyaks.